You're tuned to Arrow FM, your local community access radio station. The time now, 7 o'clock, time for another hour of blues here on the Friday Night Blues Show.
Well, now, that's all right now, Mama. That's all right with you. That's all right, baby. Any way you do now, that's all right. That's all right. That's all right now, Mama. Any way you do. Well, you sneaked off in my kitchen, eat up all my bread. Soon my back was turned, you diddling in my bed, but that's all right. That's all right. That's all right now, Mama. Any way you do. Well, my mama, she done told me, Daddy told me too. This woman you got, son, I ain't no friend to you, but that's all right. That's all right. That's all right now, Mama. Any way you do. Yeah, man. Now, Mama, that's all right for you. That's all right, baby, any way you do. Now, that's all right. That's all right. That's all right now, Mama, any way you do.
Opening up the show tonight, their song from the early 1950s, Arthur, a big boy Crudup with That's All Right, Mama, a song really made famous by Elvis Presley. Bit of a dull night out in Marston at the moment, but we have had brilliant weather over the last week, particularly for farmers who are in the midst of calving, and also the sheep farmers who will be having the early lambs on the ground at the moment. So long may it continue, although looking at the weather forecast for tomorrow, I think we might get a few showers. Bit of a mixture on the show tonight. We'll have some old and some new and some in between, and this one is fairly new from Room Full of Blues.
Satisfied. My mind is troubled and I can't be satisfied. Somebody stole my baby and they left me here to cry. I felt kind of funny. I got home from work, she wasn't there. You know, I felt kind of funny. I got home from work, she wasn't there. Yes, I searched the whole neighborhood, she couldn't be found anywhere. I'm standing here trembling, the tears have begun to fall. You know, I'm standing here trembling, tears have begun to fall. No, it wouldn't hurt me so bad if I thought I wouldn't see her anymore. What a year, my pretty baby. Let's get back, start our life anew.
Take Route 90 down to New Orleans, right out of California through to Mexico. We'll have a cup of coffee in El Paso. Gonna call my baby on the telephone. We'll pass through Katy and Houston too, down to Beaumont, Texas for some barbecue. The Bonton Drive-In, that's the place to go. Well, Jennings and Crowley, Lake Charles and Rain. When you pass Lafayette, boy, still cutting cane. Put a nickel in the jukebox, he'll cage your band. Ain't you glad you came along, boy, to the land of dreams, on old Route 90, down to New Orleans.
Great rocking track there by the Canadian vocalist and harmonica player Robert Newell, who was better known by his nickname King Biscuit Boy, and was from an album he put out in 1984, an album called Mouth of Steel, and on that one he was backed by the Ronnie Hawkins band. Ronnie Hawkins was a rockabilly singer in the States, very popular down in the Southern Belt, and in the 1960s he was backed by a band known as the Hawks, and they later left him and became the Band.
One night Farmer Brown was taking the air, locked up the barnyard with the greatest of care. Down in the hen house something stirred when he shouted, "Who's there?" This is what he heard. There ain't nobody here but us chickens. There ain't nobody here at all. So calm yourself and stop that fuss. There ain't nobody here but us. We chickens trying to sleep, and you butt in and hobble, 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 hobble with your chin. There ain't nobody here but us chickens. There ain't nobody here at all. You're stomping around and shaking the ground. You're kicking up an awful dust. We chickens trying to sleep, and you butt in and hobble, 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 hobble. It's a sin. Tomorrow is a busy day. We got things to do, we got eggs to lay, we got ground to dig and worms to scratch. It takes a lot of setting, getting chicks to hatch. Oh, there ain't nobody here but us chickens. There ain't nobody here at all. So quiet yourself and stop that fuss. There ain't nobody here but us. Kindly point that gun the other way and hobble, hobble, hobble off and hit the hay. Tomorrow is a busy day. We got things to do, we got eggs to lay, we got ground to dig and worms to scratch. It takes a lot of setting, getting chicks to hatch. There ain't nobody here but us chickens. There ain't nobody here at all. So quiet yourself and stop that fuss. There ain't nobody here but us. And kindly point that gun the other way and hobble, hobble, hobble off and hit the hay. Hey, hey, boss man, what do you say? It's easy pickings. There ain't nobody here but us chickens.
The great Louis Jordan there, and ain't nobody here but us chickens. Jimmy Rogers was a legend of the Chicago blues scene in the 1960s as a singer and a guitarist. Prior to that, in the early 1950s, he was in Muddy Waters' backing band and stayed with Muddy Waters for quite some time, and then went out on his own. In the late 90s, he recorded an album, and the album's called Jimmy Rogers All-Stars Blues Band, and the title of the album is Blues, Blues, Blues. On this album, he's joined by a whole lot of great blues artists, and the sad thing about it was that before the album got released, he passed away in 1997, but he certainly left a legacy of really recent tracks. The track I've picked tonight is a song written by Muddy Waters, a song called Blow Wind Blow, and on this one the guitarist is the Canadian guitarist Jeff Healey, and I think on the piano is the great Johnny Johnson.
This morning, didn't have my baby by my side. Well, when the sun rose this morning, I didn't have my baby by my side. Well, I didn't know where she was out with some other guy. Down the moon looked lonesome, shining down through the trees. Lonesome,
shining down through the trees. Don't your arms look lonesome when your baby's packing up to leave? Blow my baby back to me. Hey, blow wind, blow wind, blow my baby back to me. Now if I don't hurry up and find her, my heart's gonna be in misery. Baby, darling, that's all I got to say. Yes, I said goodbye, baby. Darling, that's all I got to say. 'Cause you're no good traveling woman, always got to have your own way. Back to me. Hey, blow wind, blow wind, blow my baby back to me. Now if I don't soon hurry to find her, my heart's gonna be in misery. Let's get out of here, boys.
A great album, that one, and yes, Johnny Johnson was on piano. On harmonica was Kim Wilson, who is still a great act, and well, unfortunately won't be performing at the moment because of COVID, but Kim Wilson was once a member of the fabulous The Thunderbirds that contained Jimmy Vaughan. That track was written also by Muddy Waters. Anson Funderburg is a guy from Texas and is still around and performs with a band known as the Rockets. And for quite a while, he also featured a guy called Sam Myers. Sam Myers was a harmonica player and singer who had been around for quite some time and teamed up with Anson Funderburg some years ago. Sam Myers wrote a lot of songs. One of the songs he wrote that was very popular with people in the 1960s particularly was a song recorded by Blind Faith, the song called Sleeping in the Ground. Anyway, in 2008, these two, Sam Myers and Anson Funderburg, recorded an album just on their own, and the track I've selected is a Little Walter track called Everything's Gonna Be Alright.
Chance on me. We can get together, mama, and make love, can't we? Oh, baby, can we make everything alright? Yeah, baby, let's make everything alright. We can get together, mama, everything is gonna be alright.
25 minutes after 7 o'clock here on Arrow FM, your local community access radio station, and you're listening to the Friday Night Blues Show. And of course, Arrow FM beams out over the wonderful Wairarapa on 92.7, but also programs are broadcast over Wairarapa TV, which is Freeview channel number 41, and this show is being broadcast live on Wairarapa TV and will be replayed, and other shows are replays of the shows are put over a Wairapa TV. You can also pick up Wairapa TV via their app. Just go to the App Store and search for Wairapa TV, and you can download the app, which means you can listen to programs basically whenever you want to. All right, next up we've got a track from a lady called Trudy Lynn, who has put out the odd album, and she's a great singer. This track is from an album called I'll Sing the Blues For You, which came out in 2016, and a song called All Right Baby, and the composer is shown as W.M. Thornton, which would have been Big Mama Thornton. Certainly sounds like a Big Mama Thornton track, doesn't it? And she, going on the cover of the album, is not the build of a Big Mama, who was probably the female version of a Howling Wolf. Back in 2010, an album came out and was put out by two legends of the blues, Pinetop Perkins and Willie Big Eyes Smith. The album was called Joined at the Hip, and unfortunately both these gentlemen died shortly after the album was released, which was probably not too surprising because when they made it, they were in their 90s. Pinetop Perkins was in Muddy Waters' band for a long time on the piano. He replaced Otis Spann, and Willie Big Eye Smith was the drummer in the Muddy Waters band for a long time as well. And they toured with Muddy for a long time. The interesting thing was that Willie Smith started off as a harmonica player and became a drummer. When the Muddy Waters band finished up, he started back on the harmonica, and he plays harmonica, sings on this track, which is an old Big Bill Broonzy song.
I got a letter, it come to me by mail. My baby's coming home, I hope that she don't fail. You know, I feel so good, yes, I feel so good. You know, I feel so good, I feel like balls in the jack. I feel so good, hope I always will. I feel like a jack out with a Jenny, way behind the hill. You know, I feel so good, yes, I feel so good. You know, I feel so good, I feel like balls in the jack. Station just to meet a train. I got to see my baby. You know I got it, and you know I feel so good. Yes, I feel so good. You know I feel so good, I feel like balls in the jack. I love my tea, crazy about my Gordon gin. When I get high, I feel like floating in the wind. You know, I feel so good. Yes, I feel so good. You know, I feel so good. I feel like balls in the jack.
Next up, we're going to go back to 1948 to a track that Lowell Fulson recorded, a song he wrote, and the song became very, very famous just a few years after that when it was recorded by B.B. King. But here's the original version of 3 O'Clock Blues.
Now I heard it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I can't even close my eyes. Now I heard it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I can't even close my eyes. You know I can't find my little baby. People, I can't be satisfied. Well, I rumble and roll, baby, both night and day. Yes, I ramble and roll, baby, both night and day. Well, I can't find my little baby. Mama, wonder why did she go away? Well, this sad news came this morning that my baby can't be found. Sad news came this morning that my baby can't be found. Well, you got only 24 hours, then I'm gonna jump overboard and drown. Goodbye, everybody. Well, I guess this is the end. Goodbye, everybody. I guess this is the end. Well, my time is up. Lord, forgive me for my sins.
Style. That mean old Okie Boogie is bound to drive you wild. Well, it's gotta be fast, you can't go too slow. If you hear that rhythm, you got to do-si-do when you do the Okie Boogie. And do it Okie style. That mean old Okie Boogie is bound to drive you wild. Old man Mose on a cane and a crutch tried to do the Okie Boogie just a little too much for he tried to overdo it. Oklahoma style. That mean old Okie Boogie is bound to drive you wild. When you get the beat, I'll tell you what to do. Just grab your partner and follow all through. Let's do the Okie Boogie and do it Okie style. That mean old Okie Boogie drives everybody wild. When you get the beat, I'll tell you what to do. Grab your partner and follow on through. Let's do the oogie boogie and do it oogie style. That mean old oogie boogie drives everybody wild.
Track there by Ella Mae Morse from 1952, a song called Okie Boogie, and real country sort of feel to that. Back in the early days, actually country music was known as white man blues. Right, coming up to 18 minutes to 8 o'clock here on Arrow FM, and you're listening to the Friday Night Blues Show. And next up, we've got a track from the English blues singer Dana Gillespie.
I've always heard that haste makes waste, so I believe in taking my time. The highest mountains can't be raced, it's something you must slowly climb. I want a slow and easy man, he needn't ever take the lead. 'Cause I work on that long time plan, and I ain't looking for no speed. 'Cause I'm a 1 hour mama, so no 1 minute papa ain't the kind of man for me. Set your alarm clock, papa, 1 hour, that's proper. Then love me like I'd like to be. I don't want no lame excuses about my loving being so good that you couldn't wait no longer. Now I hope I'm understood. I'm a 1 hour mama, so no 1 minute papa ain't the kind of man for me. I can't stand no greenhorn lover like a rookie going to war with a load of big artillery, but don't know what it's for. He's got to bring me a reference with a great long pedigree and must prove he's got endurance. Oh, he don't mean snap to me. I can't stand a crowing rooster that just likes a hit or two. Action is the only booster of just what my man can do. I don't want no imitation, my requirements ain't no joke. 'Cause I got pure indignation for a guy that's lost his stroke. I'm a 1 hour mama, so no 1 minute papa ain't the kind of man for me. No sir. So no 1 minute papa ain't the kind of man for me. Set your alarm clock, papa, 1 hour, that's proper. Then love me like I'd like to be. I may want love for 1 hour, then decide to make it 2. Takes an hour before I get started, maybe 3 before I'm through. I'm a 1 hour mama, so no 1 minute papa ain't the kind of man for me. No, that ain't the kind of man for me. No, that ain't the kind of man for me.
Dana Gillespie and a song called One Hour Mama. That was actually written in the 1930s by Ida Cox. And during that era, there were a lot of songs written by ladies. Then you'd have to say they had double meanings in the lyrics. And one of the other ones, this one from the 40s, and a Memphis Mini song called Me and My Chauffeur Blues. And this is a version by Maria Muldaur.
I'm gonna steal me a pistol, shoot my chauffeur down. Well, I'm gonna buy you, you know I'm gonna buy you a brand new V8, a brand new V8 Ford. You won't need no I will be your very own. All ride me downtown now. Not too fast. Oh yeah. Know what I like. Want to let my chauffeur ride me round the world. He can be my little boy, yes, and I'll be his girl. Won't you be my chauffeur? Won't you be my chauffeur? I want you to ride me. I want you to drive me downtown. Oh yeah, where you ride so easy, I can't turn you down.
Maria Muldaur there, her version of Me and My Chauffeur Blues. That came from an album called Remembering, or First Came, Memphis Mini. It was put out in 2012 and was produced by Maria Muldaur and featured some tremendous singers like Rory Brock, Ruthie Foster, Bonnie Raitt, Phoebe Snow and Coco Taylor. All right, next up we've got Phantom Blues Band and a boogie woogie country girl.
Well, she wears overshoes and dungarees, a red jacket and shirt, and if you please, my boogie woogie, boogie woogie, boogie woogie country girl. Yeah, you dig what I mean, my boogie woogie country girl. On Saturday night, she comes to town, plays the jukebox, let your hair on down. My boogie woogie, boogie woogie, boogie woogie country girl. boogie, boogie country girl. Well, she's up every morning about 5:30. She loves to go fishing 'cause it keeps you alive. Boogie, woogie, boogie, woogie, boogie, woogie country girl. Yeah, you dig what I mean, my boogie, woogie country girl. Come on, Joe.
Oh, pretty quickly, didn't it? Phantom Blues Band, a boogie woogie country girl, and they were for a long time the backing band for Taj Mahal. 6.5 minutes to 8 o'clock, time for one more, and we'll go out with a track from the Cashbox Kings.
Yeah! Come on, everybody, Saturday night. We're gonna stomp and pound, set a house down. Let's have a house party tonight. Let's have a house party tonight. Come on, everybody, let the house party tonight. Yeah! Let's have a house party tonight. Let's have a house party tonight. Come on, everybody, let's house party tonight. There's room in the back, try your luck. We're gonna rock everybody till the sun comes up. Let's have a house party tonight. Let's have a house party tonight. Come on, everybody, let's house party tonight. Come on, y'all. Hey, kid, bring that woman on over. Hey, Millie, give me a little bit of that stuff you're smoking over there. Hey, Red, what do you want those cold ones to get? JP, had a little fun to it, baby. Yeah.
The Housebox Kings, their song called House Party from an album called A Royal Mint that came out, I think, about 3 years ago. Cashbox Kings put out some great albums and always a lot of variety on their albums. That brought to a close another edition of the Friday Night Blues Show, which was first broadcast all over the wonderful Wairarapa on Arrow FM 92.7.